The world's best beach volleyball players are headed to North Texas. The AVP, or the Association of Volleyball Players, is bringing Olympic talent to Frisco this weekend, so it's going to be quite the show. So here to tell us more about is U.S. Olympians Miles Partain and Paul Lotman. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here.
Thanks for having us.
I've got to just say, and I mentioned this earlier in the show, beach volleyball, I mean, it's got to be the coolest Olympic sport, certainly for the Summer Games. It's so much fun, but this weekend here in Texas, it's going to be a lot of fun. What can fans expect from the competition in Frisco, and why is this a great event for longtime volleyball fans and people who are experiencing beach volleyball for the first time?
Well, I think you're right. I think beach volleyball is the hottest ticket at the Olympics, and this is going to be a great environment for everybody, if you know the game or you don't, and a lot of high-flying, hard-hitting plays, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. And Miles, both of you are on the same team for this tournament. It's called Dallas Dream, which I really think is a cool name. What are you most excited about?
Well, it's our home city, so excited to see the fans. That's definitely a big deal for us to be competing here. I want to do well for them. I want to inspire the kids to be able to play at our level as well, and inspire people to play. You can play the sport at all ages, and so whether it's 2s, 3s, or 4s, I recommend people playing 4s actually if they're starting beach volleyball, then go to 3s and maybe 2-on-2.
You're talking about the number of people.
The number of people. We're doing 2-on-2 tomorrow, but it's pretty hard if you're coming from indoor or a non-volleyball background to jump into that. But it's a cool expression of the highest, purest level of the beach game, but there's so many expressions of it, and hope to get people inspired to play on their own time. There's some great facilities around Dallas. There's like 4 or 5 awesome places that adults and juniors can go play at, and want to bring some attention to that.
I can see your enthusiasm. You've been doing this since you were 15. You're still a young gun in this sport, I must say. One of the youngest members of the team, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I've been playing. My first professional tournament was when I was 15. I'm 24 now, so almost a full decade. But I feel a mini veteran, but definitely young in terms of life wisdom and all that stuff. But as far as volleyball goes, I'm one of the sometimes older players in volleyball age.
All right, so Paul, let me talk to you. Now, you're a veteran of the sport. You've been doing this for quite some time. This is a big event that's happening in Dallas. What are you most excited about?
The fans that are going to come out and support us. This is our last stop for the AVP League, and it's our last chance to make it to Chicago, which is over Labor Day. That's the finals, so hopefully we have some nice support and we don't disappoint our fans, so we'll see.
All right, well, let's break it down a little bit. For people who are coming out to the tournament, I want to talk about how team play kind of works in terms of the game itself. What can people expect if they've never been introduced to beach volleyball?
Yeah, so this format's pretty quick. It is doubles. There's sets to 15. It's best 2 out of 3. So you got to get out to a good start because it's a race to 15, and everything happens pretty quick. And you got to be on your A game and ready to go from start to finish.
Well, Miles, what did you say? You're 24?
24.
And you're already a veteran of the sport? That blows my mind. But you started, like we talked about before, when you were 15 years old, and you've been able to kind of be a part and participate. What is it about the sport itself, as far as an Olympic game and as far as these tournaments in particular, what is it that just brings you back to the court?
I mean, I have memories playing in my backyard growing up with my brother and dad just at my home and playing pickup at the beach. So those days are what I think represent the heart of the sport. It's a very lifestyle community sport. That's what brings me back and wants me to stick with it. God willing, if I have kids, I want them to experience those same weekends at the beach, playing pickup with family and friends, outside in the sun, away from the screens and all that. So that's my favorite part of the sport. It's super accessible, especially in SoCal, and even in these facilities across the landlocked states, or even on lakes. There's a lot of access, and I just want people to be aware of that and aware that it's a great way to spend your weekend, and that's my hope for the sport, and I want to be a part of that and making people excited to do the things that we do on the court.
Okay, so Paul, you have kids. I mean, have you started teaching them? Are they out there as well? Do they love the sport like you love the sport?
Well, they're definitely exposed to it. They see me play a lot, and my 2 older boys have started playing. They're probably going to be on the taller side, so I hope they can learn to love it like I have.
You're 6'6", so I have a feeling that they will be on the taller side.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, well, let's also talk about the fact that you have competed in some pretty prolific games around the world and have also represented Team USA at the Olympics in 2012 in London and in 2016 in Rio. And you've also done indoor volleyball for some of those competitions. How does that compare to what you experience outdoors for beach volleyball?
I think it translates. You know, the beach game is a little different. It's doubles instead of sixes, but I've been through the Olympic cycle and what it takes to qualify, and every part of that, you know, just preparation for the Olympics. So I think that definitely has helped me make that transition to beach, and you know, made me a better competitor, a better athlete, a better person. So.
And speaking of something like that, your life experience, Miles, even though you are so young, you grew up in California, you experienced some tragedy. Your home was destroyed in the Palisades fires. You've had to come back from that. How has that influenced your game when it comes to living through that tragedy with your family? And also, what ways have you helped the community in the process? Yeah,
well, there's a few things. Definitely the Olympics is coming to Los Angeles, so seeing it go up in flames was sad. But with the World Cup and then also with the Olympics, I'm really hoping that whoever goes for beach volleyball, they can bring some attention to the legacy of Los Angeles beach volleyball, but specifically Pacific Palisades. We have a pretty rich volleyball history, and I want that to be able to remain. I want indoor clubs to come back to the area, which there aren't really many now, at least for guys, and I want that beach volleyball scene to revive. I mean, even before the fires, it wasn't really, it was kind of on the decline, and so I'd love to see a communal support for it. They're rebuilding the Palisades Park. I'm trying to push for them to to input a beach volleyball court at the park for families and kids to play. It's super accessible, and we have a beautiful park location there. And then as far as helping the community, my family got into rebuilding like everyone else had to figure out. We partnered with a home building company. I had to learn sales because I don't know anything about home building, but you can sell things. That's like the first part of entry-level things sometimes. And so learning how to sell and what a consumer wants has been super helpful, a different perspective shift for me. And then applying that to the beach volleyball game, really asking what the fans want. How can we entertain you guys, give value to you guys? What do you want to see from us? What can we give to you? Being super laser focused on that has really helped me realize what's possible with beach volleyball and then also with the community.
Isn't it interesting how something like your passion can really filter out and expose people to beach volleyball, but at the same time help people in the process? And speaking of helping people in the process, I'd like to maybe learn a trick or two from some pros. What do you think? Okay, so first of all, how do you hold your hands like this?
People do pancake, double sausage link.
Pancake, double sausage. Did y'all see that? Okay, look, they're doing a close-up of your hands.
Yeah.
All right, good.
And then you just kind of extend your triceps and point your thumbs down, and while maintaining that shape.
You want to try and create a platform where the ball hits.
All right.
So no wrists.
Do I have my platform?
That looks pretty good.
Right there.
All right.
The ball
Okay.
Can
All right, here we go. I'm ready.
Let's see.
Bingo.
Okay, not so great. There we go.
Nice.
All right, let's do a volley. Here we go. Check it out. Woo-hoo! Who would have thought? This is actually really fun. You just need a little bit of surf and a little bit of sand, and we are in business, people. Thank you very much. Not too bad. Thank you guys both for joining me. This AVP League is coming to Dallas for an awesome beach volleyball tournament. I'm a little winded, and you don't want to miss it. Those details are on your screen now, and for more information or to see the full schedule, visit avp.com.